Hey fam, Shay here. Thank you for coming by my channel, Shay Love Hair. Today, we're going to be going over the top 5 crochet hairstyles slash brands of 2019. Let's just get into this video. I'm so excited to share with you guys my top 5 hairstyles that I did in 2019. Now, of course, this was supposed to be a top 10, right? I asked y'all in a previous video, top 10, top 5, what y'all want to see. And so a lot of you said top 10, some of you said top 5. And then I was like, I'm going to just go ahead and do top 10. And so I started going through, all of my styles, going through my Google Photos and everything, and I'm like, I don't really have a top 10. I don't really have a top 10. So, but I did have a top 5 that I absolutely love. So anyway, let's just go over these lists. So coming in at number 5 is Bobbi Boss Body Wave. Now, Bobbi Boss Body Wave is the most beautiful, most softest, the most elegant looking crochet hair I have ever had the opportunity of using. It would have probably made my number 1. However, the maintenance on the hair just makes it too much to deal with. Now, some people say, because when I did my installation, I used 2 different colors. I used a 1B, and then I want to say I used like a 27 or 30 or something like that. And then I put the lighter color on in the nape area, and so like it just tangled so much. And then some of you were like, because that hair is so processed, that colored hair is so processed, that's probably why it was matting so much. However, when I got the hair, it was fairly new, and there was there were none that I can say without a doubt I was the first, because I searched high and low on YouTube to try to find a video on that hair, and nobody had one. So it was just one of those things where it was so pretty. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to try it. And the hair, like I said, was absolutely beautiful. Like I said, some of you were like, the processed part of it, like the colored part of it, that's why it's tangling so much in the nape, because that hair is so processed. And probably if you did it all in 1B or all in the number 1, it probably wouldn't be as matted and tangled. However, since I've done that, there has been a few other videos to come out on this hair, and all of them say the same. I only think I've seen one other video for the body wave, but they have like a wet and wavy that people are trying, and they're using just, like a 1 or a 1B, and they're still saying, that it tangles really, really bad. So, I don't know, like, I love the hair so much, and I probably will try it eventually in just the 1B, just to see for myself, to see if it's, if it's going to be more manageable. But the matting is what hindered it. That's what made it number 5. But the looks of the hair, everything it was giving me, I was there for it. I was there for it. Like, I was there. So, number 4, Model's Wand Curl. Love me some wand curl. Those curls, they're so juicy, and the hair is just kinky enough where you don't have to worry about slippage. If you do knotless on this hair, I don't think I was into the knotless as much when I started installing that hair, but I would love to reinstall it using my updated part methods, because I really feel like that hair can look like it just straight from the root. You hear me? Just straight from the root. Like, I really feel like if you really put some time into it and did the knotless where it needed to be, teased it a little bit, like, it can really look like you stretched your hair out with some rollers the night before and you got up and was looking flawless. Like, that's how, like, that hair is gorgeous. Like, I can't even explain to you how the curls feel. Like, it's something that you have to feel for yourself, but it is so natural looking. Now, I will say I did try that one in the in a, what was it, 1B 30, and the 30 got a little frizzy like earlier on than when I wore it in just a 1B. When I first tried it, all I did was black. It was 1B, and the frizz did not come for a few weeks. So, and you know how I am with my hair. That was with, you know, no shower cap, no bonnet, no none of that stuff. It still was flawless for weeks before it started to show signs. And even when it started to get a little frizzy, like, the older it got, the better it looked. And y'all know I love that kind of hair. So, one curl, model, good job. All right, so number 3 is a combination style, okay? It is my birthday hair that I had this year. It was made by Freetress, and one of them was called the, get this right, the boho hippie braids, in combination with just the hippie braid. I think it's something like that. But basically what it is, it's like goddess box braids, and the hippie ones, the hippie boho, whatever, has like the strands coming from out of the braid, not just on the end. So one of them is only like a goddess braid. It just has the loose hair at the end. And then the other set has the hair coming from the braid and at the end. That's the difference of the two. And like, when I was looking at which box braids I wanted to do for my birthday, I seen videos of people who did either or. And so either it was a little too thin for me or it was a little too thick for me. So I was like, let me see if I can get the best of both worlds. So I got both and I combined it, and it was absolutely flawless. Like, it was beautiful. I definitely want to try the boho hippie locks that they have in combination with their boho locks. That'll be my next thing. That'll definitely be on the list for 2020. We're gonna see how that works out. But the braids, they were beautiful. I love them. They was giving me everything I needed at that point in time. They weren't very heavy. Like, they didn't really itch. They you know, you put them in whatever style. Like, I was here for it. Number 2. So my number 2, my runner up, is another combination style. Now, this one I did in collaboration with one of my role models for YouTube, which is Miss Leah Levine. The first one's called Egyptian Curl, and the second one is called Valley Wave. So both of them together was just a beautiful, beautiful style. And I'm so excited that I was able to do that collab with Leah, and was excited about the hair because the hair had me all the way there. Matter of fact, she kind of took me out of my element by choosing that one, because at that time, like from January of 2019 to, I think we did that collab around June, something like that, I was in the curly bobs. But that was one of the first long styles that I had did, and it was kind of wavy but curly all at the same time. Like, and I was into it, and that's why I've been into this hair, like this longer hair, ever since, because like it changed me. I don't know. It gave me an attitude. Like, I forgot how long hair can affect your diva. You know what I'm saying? Like, it increased, and I'm here for it. All right, so my number 1 is actually one that is pretty recent. Like, I got this hair like, I think around November, something like that. And this is, of course, January. So it hasn't been that long ago. So the hair that I'm talking about is made by Model. It's from their Glance Braid collection. and it's deep twist. Yes. Y'all, that hair, there's no comparison. Like, there's no comparison whatsoever. I love that hair. Like, don't get me wrong. If you put it in right, like I didn't secure it like I should have. Like, I really didn't, because like I secured some of it. I didn't secure all of it. I don't know. Maybe I was just lazy. Hindsight, I don't know why. Because it did have a lot of slippage in it. Okay. But that's my fault. That was my fault, because I didn't secure it like I should have. I secured some of it, but I should have secured all of it, and I didn't. But outside of that, the hair performed brilliantly. And like, it was another one that the older it got, the better it looked. It just, yes, it was like mild tangling or like mild matting in the back, but you pull it apart, you trim for a second, and you move on. Like, it's not like this hair per se, which I'll be talking about in a later video. But y'all, that hair, my all-time favorite hair so far. You know what I just noticed though? I did not pick Kima Ocean Wave. Kima Ocean Wave did not make my top 5. That's different. Well, I still love it though. But I tried so many different ones this year that I don't know, like, I guess there was no space for sis, but she probably would have definitely made number 6 had I did all 10. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that y'all take my list into consideration on hair that you should definitely try. Also, I'm thinking about doing like another list for the easiest crochet styles to manage and install. So if y'all want that kind of video, let me know in the comment section, because I don't want to be wasting nobody's time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be wasting yours, because you seem to watch it because you're loyal and you're my family and you love me, and I appreciate that and I love y'all. But if some of y'all want to see, don't worry about it. But I know a lot of people who are subscribed to my channel are like fairly new to Crochet Styles and trying to work on doing it themselves, because I know it's kind of expensive to be trying to go to somebody to do it, and then if you find somebody to do it, is they gonna do it right? You know, like, I understand. So, you know, if you want that video where you, because I know I've been in this store with like several people, and they go in there, like, they'll give me a picture, I want this hair. Okay, I'll meet you at the hair store, we'll get it together. And then they walk in the hair store and they see all of this hair, and it just blows their mind. And then all of a sudden, they don't know what to get. It's crazy. So if you want to know, if you want a list of just different crochet styles that is like the easiest to install if it's your first time, and the easiest to maintain, then let me know. Anyway, if you haven't followed me on social media, please do. All of that information will be linked below. I'm on Snapchat and Instagram under Shay Love Hair. We have a Facebook group, We Love Hair. We have a lot of fun in that group, so come join us and we'll talk about it. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Peace and blessings.